So Kabbalah. Kabbalah actually means to receive this light and wisdom from the tradition. And it's said to go back to the time of Abraham, that he was one of the first Kabbalists. But of course, nothing was written down till way, way later, maybe the early 10th century. So it really was an oral tradition. It's said that the Essenes knew Kabbalah, Jesus knew Kabbalah, the early 1st and 2nd century rabbis, and they would only teach the best student who was the most pious, who had been the most grounded and had mystical bent, who was married over 40. I'm sure people have heard of that. So that this powerful knowledge would not be misused, and so that the person was grounded in everyday reality. Because it's so, so, so powerful that you could actually create worlds with the meditative techniques. You could change the weather, you can change physical reality with some of these techniques, and that is still true. What makes it difficult to study Kabbalah is that there's no one book. And there's no one philosophy. It's not packaged like Buddhism or Zen practices. It's pretty frustrating. It is a collection of teachings from different sages and rabbis that have extended back to the 1st century. They have some of those teachings recorded in the Talmud and the Torah and the Mishnah. Some of those rabbis were Kabbalists. And really, one should know Hebrew to really study it. I've started studying, but it's really, my Hebrew's negligible. I did get bat mitzvah last year, though, as a little nod to the lineage. But today, you know, as a modern Kabbalist, there are hundreds of books on Kabbalah, at least in English, so you can get started. If you're religious and Jewish, the study of Kabbalah will deeply, deeply enrich your religious and secular life. And it was really held quite closely within the Jewish religion for many, many years. It's only pretty recently that it's gotten anywhere near something you can study outside of an extremely religious one-on-one relationship with a teacher.